India wins the T20 World Cup, defeating South Africa for the cricket title. India's men's cricket team won a nail-biter final game against South Africa in the T20 World Cup match on Saturday and putting an end to the country's 13-year and drought in the global cricket arena. And both India and South Africa were undefeated going into Saturday's match in Barbados. And South Africa seemed like it had a chance of winning the game. But India, by the way, thwarted the team's attempt to exceed India's 176 runs. This was India's second T20 World Cup win, and the team by the way won the inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007 season, and it was also India's first World Cup win in 13 years in any type of cricket. And after a series of heart-breaking close final matches over the last 12 months, guys understand when the pressure is on what needs to be done. And said Rohit Sharma says that India's team captain today was a perfect example and stuck together with backs to the wall, and we wanted this really bad and very proud of the bunch of boys and the management. And cricket is the world's second most popular sport by many Americans and unfamiliar. And T20, by the way, T20 is an abbreviated from the game. And in a T20 match, each team by the way has 20 overs, and in each over, a bowler similar to a pitcher, and from the opposing team throws 6 balls for the best man, and similar to pitcher to hit best man make, and runs each time they hit a ball, and which are counted as points for the team. And there are 2 best men playing in each over. And to get a run, by the way, the easiest or probably the hardest way to do it, it's also whack the ball as hard as you can so that it crosses the boundary line, and which is the end of the field. And NPR Mumbai, India producer Omkar told the morning edition told that if you can do that, then you start running between what they call the pitch, and the more you run and the more runs you get. And Virat Kohli, the way one of the team's top batters, played a key role in India's eventual win over South Africa. And the India team by the way was in early trouble after deciding to bat first, and they had only made 34 runs in the first 5 overs, and this means that within the first quarter of India's time batting, and the team had averaged approximately only 1 run per ball. And but Kohli was able to help bring that average up. And when India was done batting, the score was 176-7, and meaning that they had made 176 runs with 120 balls and 7 players and gotten out. And Kohli announced at the end of the game that this would be his last time playing in the T20 World Cup. And this was my last T20 World Cup, and this is what we wanted to achieve. Kohli says that I got the job done for the team on the day it mattered, and it's time for the next generation to take over, and some amazing players will take the team forward and keep the flag waving high. And Kohli by the way pulled off an amazing performance in his final game, and scoring what's known as a half century and in cricket, and which is when a batter scores 50 runs in the time his team was batting. And when South Africa went up to bat, and the team looked strong, and they had made 147 runs in 15 overs in part thanks and to Henrich Klaassen. And but once he was out, the team started to falter. And Marco Jansen scored by the way only 2 runs before Indian bowler and Jasprit Bumrah threw a ball that resulted in an out. And Bumrah received the title and player of the tournament thanks to his bowling style. And David Miller scored 21 runs for the South African team in 17 balls. But in the last over of the tournament, a stunning by the way catch from India's and Siri Kumar and Miller out of the game, and South Africa's remaining best man could not score the remaining runs required to win. And in the end, by the way, in the end of the match, the South African team was just 7 runs behind. This was South Africa's first time playing in the final of an international cricket competition. And gutted South Africa captain 8 Markram says that heart is quite a bit, but incredibly proud, and we never got comfortable, and things happened quickly at the back and end, but got into a great position to prove we were worthy finalists.